Hello, Math 186 students, my nursing students. Today we're going to do chapter 8, which is called Oral Dosage Calculations for Solids and Liquids. So hopefully you have the textbook by now. So I'm just flipping through it because I'm sure you have the book, but sometimes I just, because you have to stop and read, because sometimes reading, different concepts. So what I want to do, they have, of course, the formula method, which I definitely want you to know for nursing, which is the D over H times Q, which is the desired amount over what you have on hand at the hospital or facility that you work, times the quantity. So I want to make sure you have that as far as in just having some examples that you see in the text. So I'm just flipping through because I want to explain the problems. Now, this particular method uses a vertical line, but I have found that a lot of the students enjoy the proportion method. But if you like it and you understand this method, I think it's just many extra steps that may not necessarily be necessary. But if you understand it, that is perfectly fine with me. Because I know that we don't have a lot of time as far as giving you just so many different examples, especially the harder ones. So this is dealing with ratio and proportion. So they're just giving you dimensional analysis, the formula method or the ratio method, whichever one that fits you and you enjoy. I just think that a lot of students really struggle with the dimensional analysis part. But if you understand it, that is fine. And I'm just flipping the page so that you'll have various examples. And therefore, if you had to stop the video and look through the example and read it, peruse it for yourself, I just want to make it as convenient as possible before I give you different examples. So that's why I like to go to the text. So these are the practice problems, because some students enjoy just kind of looking through, practicing. The answers are in the back of the text, but you would definitely need the book unless you know someone who can allow you to look on with them. Okay, so I always start with the end of the chapter review because it just gives you so much information, and this is where your homework is coming from, which your homework will be page 162, 163, 164, numbers 1 through 17, odd only. Do the odd problems only. I'm going to give you a few examples of the even problems, just in case you need to freeze the video and copy down the problems. So I just like to give it to you. Okay, so let me do number 2. Solve the following problems. So RX, of course, stands for the prescription, right? All right. So this is what is prescribed. This is the desired amount, okay, on your prescription. The half is what you have on hand. I only have 100 milligram tablets. So notice that the units are the same, milligram to milligram. The only thing you need to do is just divide. So 300 milligrams divided by 100 milligrams gives me how many tablets? 3. Very good. I hope so. I have written it down here. So I just need you to divide. Okay, divide and put this in your calculator. So this will give you 3 tablets. 3 tablets. So fairly easy. I think you could have got that without any assistance. Okay, but I just want to make sure. Well, I looked at number 4. Now, what do you have one that does not have the same units? So 0.2 grams is what is prescribed or what is desired. What you have on hand is you only have 50 milligram tablets. So they're asking how many tablets would you give? Well, first you need to convert. You cannot do grams and just divide these two numbers up. So first I need to go back and look at my conversion table and figure out, well, how many grams makes a milligram? Well, 1 gram does. And the more you dive into nursing, then you'll be able to see it, and you'll be just kind of know it, because you're going to be using milligrams so much and grams so much. So 1 gram equals 1,000 milligrams. Okay, so you're thinking, well, what do I need to substitute in? First, you need to change your grams to milligrams. Okay, so this needs to be the 0.2 grams. I need it to be milligrams. So let me set up my proportion. This is going to be 0.2. The grams goes here at the top. And I wrote you a little note right here. 1 gram equals 1,000 milligrams. Okay, so here, I want you to cross multiply. This is what we've been doing with your proportion. So here, 1 times x, you can write 1 gram times x here. And then I want you to multiply 1,000 times 0.2. 1,000 times 0.2. That gives me 200. 200. So that's milligrams per gram. Always write your units. Never forget your units. Divide both sides by 1 gram. So that gives me x by itself, just like you would do a regular equation in school. So that is 200 milligrams. Well, just like we talked about equivalents. So instead of thinking, okay, this is 0.2 grams. Actually, this is 200 milligrams. That's what we found. Okay, it's equivalent. The 10 cents, the 10 pennies, same equivalent, okay? Same denomination. So now I want you to divide the 200 milligrams that I've converted divided by the 50 milligrams, because milligrams, they match. So if you do 200 divided by 50, you give 4 tablets. I think y'all could have got that without me also, okay? Because I know y'all are a good group of students. But I always like to make sure you understand. Always, always. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, so I don't want to get on your nerves, but I do want you to make sure you have all of the information in order to be successful in this class. So here, number 7 has what is desired is the 20 grams. And what you have is 30 grams in 45 milliliters. So I would need you to help me set this up like a proportion. So let's set this up. So here, if I have 30 grams and over 45 milliliters, and we've been doing this already as far as just conversions and understanding when you see the word per or in, you stack them on top of each other. So we want to set this up like a proportion. Well, what other information did you receive? 20 grams. So put this on top, grams to grams, top to top, and put your x here. Now I want you to cross multiply. 30 times x, or is 30 grams per x. And then now I want you to multiply 45 times 20. 45 times 20 equals 900. So that's 900 milliliters per gram. What's that last step? Divide both sides by 30 grams because we want x to be all by itself. Sorry, 30 grams. Okay, so if I divide, so I do 900 divided by 30. The answer is 30 milliliters. Well, they asked for ounces. So let me see. How could I find the ounces? So you will have to look at your, let me flip through. Let's see. How many ounces gives me 30 milliliters? How many ounces? Okay, so notice, okay, it says ounce. So it's the same as 2 tablespoons. Now, if you don't have a number in front, that means an ounce. 1 ounce equals how many milliliters? 1 ounce equals how many milliliters? Good. So 1 ounce. So the answer is, this is 1 ounce. 1 ounce equals 30 milliliters. And you can look that up even on the internet. It'll tell you, it'll just say how many milliliters, how many ounces equal a milliliter. And it'll say 30. So I think you guys could have got that. And I just always want to make sure I give you some good examples so that you're not lost or stuck or confused in any type of way. So I hope that helped you, students. And I will be uploading your next assignment in a few minutes.